23 South Koreans traveled to war-torn Afghanistan. They wanted to use their influence to mediate between the two sides, but as soon as they arrived, their car was stopped by the Taliban. The lead pastor rushed to identify himself as a Korean, and pulled out his passport to prove his identity. The Taliban took one look at it, and threw it away in disdain. This scene immediately made the pastors fear. Then the Taliban took 23 hostages and headed for the mountains. The next day, a live broadcast shocked the whole of South Korea. The Taliban used the hostages to threaten the South Korean government to immediately withdraw its troops from Afghanistan. They also wanted to release the Taliban fighters, who were being held in prison by government forces. The South Korean government has only 24 hours. As soon as the news came out, Mr. Young of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs immediately ordered his men to spread the news that the 23 hostages were volunteers, and not to reveal the true purpose of their trip to Afghanistan. At the request of the president, Mr. Young took a plane to Afghanistan. Just after landing, he found the government forces to discuss the release of Taliban prisoners. Not waiting for the head of the government forces to refuse, Mr. Young immediately put forward the terms of the deal. He said that once the deal was finalized, South Korea will send more soldiers to Afghanistan, and in the coming year, they would expand the local health care and roads for free. The head of the army was happy to agree to the deal. Just when everyone was happy to have accomplished the mission, the Afghan Ministry of Foreign Affairs suddenly announced that they will never negotiate with the Taliban, but it will cooperate with the South Koreans to ensure that the hostages are safely rescued. The backtracking of the government forces made Mr. Young very upset. He immediately rushed out to demand an explanation, but just as he stepped out, he met a green sedan. A veiled man got out of it. The next moment, an accident happened.